ourselves here because of 3 years of making the wrong decisions. But I'm promising the country that within the next 1 year, we will have pulled the country from here. We will have set ourselves on the trajectory of making sure that we never again buy unga at 240. You know? Thankfully, we have put the brakes on the continued increase of prices of unga and all the other food products. At least unga now is averaging around 190 shillings from 230. The price of cooking oil has come down. So we are beginning to see the journey to sanity. And it is my intention, not just to promote the production we are doing at the moment, but also to make sure that the gap that exists between what the farmers are producing and before the next harvest is that we're going to import maize and some foodstuffs, about 10 million bags between the month of February and June, to make sure that we keep the tabs on the prices of basic food commodities not going up. We are also working full steam. And you saw me yesterday in Galana. Many people believe Galana was a wrong thing or it failed. Galana did not fail. It was made to fail, right? And I want to promise you, John and your team here and Kenyans, speaking to them directly, that we are going to make Galana work. And it's going to work beginning this February. We are going to plant maize in the first 10,000 acres. And we already have the mechanism to do it. In another 8 months, we are going to do the next 10,000 acres. Okay. And in the next 2 months, 3 months, I will be in Galana to launch the construction of the dam that will make it possible for us to do the next 300,000 acres. It is possible for us to produce 10 million bags from Galana to seal the gap that we are currently going to import, just by making sure that it works. And for your information, it is going to work. And just to show you that Galana Gulalu was sabotaged, go to the Ministry of Lands. The fellows who sabotaged it had actually subdivided it into little pieces of land.
Mr. President,
4 acres.
Just for clarity.
I don't know what, you know?
Just for clarity.
Let me ask you, do you know who was running the government of Kenya?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why are you asking the obvious?
We don't know. You're the president. You should tell us.
And
you are the deputy president.
But you are Kenyans.
Yes.
You know, when I was shown the door and I was operating from the streets as deputy president, there were people who were running this administration.
Mm-hmm.
So you see,
unfortunately, but for the good news for the people of Kenya, it will not happen. I have cancelled the parceling of that land. I have stopped it, and it will not happen, because subdividing Galana into 2 acres, 3 acres is actually going to send people there who are going to require food relief to even live there. When we can actually, let me ask you, good people, Galana can feed 3-4 million Kenyans. Why do you want to go and settle 10,000 people? How will, even if you do maths upside down, how does 4 million people compare with 10,000?
Mr. President, this question obviously asks you, and you've consistently said the subsidies were there, to quote you, to line the pockets of a few people. I think it is bestowed on you and to Kenyans to draw a line and say, who are these few people? You said 300 billion a year, for instance, for the last 3 years. That's 900 billion. Is there responsibility?
So what are you saying? I didn't understand.
Is there responsibility? Are those people who you're blaming them, are they going to take responsibility?
The subsidies did not take 3 years. The subsidies were introduced. The Unga one was introduced for 1 month. It failed miserably.
So how much money did we lose?
Yeah, we didn't lose. We paid people 8 billion shillings, but I don't know. They are saying they supplied the maize, but nobody saw the 100 shilling maize, right? If you ask Kenya Power,